No, bitch, only person around this bitch be collecting sacks is you. I know you got enough on your fucking goddamn board. Who? Talus? Who Talus Coleman? Dog, I'm gonna tell you the problem with playing Talus, dog. You don't know what to expect from him because I think he just randomly pick plays. He don't focus, and then on top of that, he don't focus on one person or nothing. He just throw to whoever. Fuck no.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
A first down throw for Brissett. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Greedy Williams picks it off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, there has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Ooh, the juke. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Dillon. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On third down, it's Moss, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
What's up? No, I'm playing my game. Yo.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially,
that bitch said that shit and it was like, ooh. I was like, what?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Gets it off to Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. This will be played up.
That bitch Merck was like,
ooh. It's 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's Peyton. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Yeah, that nigga keep it hiding, dog.
They'll run on first down.
That what he said?
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Nah, because he know I've been fucking tagging this man.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there.
Damn it.
By the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing.
I cannot run the ball on this nigga.
Well.
And again, I'm on doing a couple of basic run
and it'll be
plays.
4th down.
I picked that nigga off first play of the game.
Man puts it through, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely.
Damn it, I missed that tackle.
Smelling blood in the water behind them. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. A second down throw for Brissett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On third down, Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moving
Damn
away
it.
from
I
him.
went backwards,
In this case,
motherfucker.
the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's
Damn
Dillon.
it.
And he's going to be met
no
at the line
blocking
of scrimmage
right
and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Packers on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Rodgers.
Ooh, that bitch came in there. That's on me.
Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said
Who,
at the
Tyler?
beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off,
come on, Madden! You gave that to him. It's overthrown.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover
Man, that's
one.
trash,
That means it's just a
dog.
single high
Fuck,
safety.
man, bro.
So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for the big-time completion.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. Open man is lost, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
On 2nd down now, Dillon. There he goes left side, past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big play there for Indy. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, Brissett. Catch made here by Campbell. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett.
Good fucking hit. Knocked that bitch out. Good pass, though.
Dial up the long way out there, but
damn,
it'll be 3rd down.
That was on me.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Brissett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Johnson, the intended target. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception.
He ain't saying you're going to kill you. That nigga said you're a dead man.
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back seven on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
God damn, Weez.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
I'm coming for you. Hey, check 24. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Turn right.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Get 300. Get 300.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike. 319. Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. 319.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman.
Oh, come on, fellas.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
258. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Rodgers now operating from the gun.
No, I tried to throw behind him. That's on me.
And incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
On 2nd down, Brissett again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Being chased out left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
26. Just like that. Switch. Jump out.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Oh, he caught that shit.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through
what
the
up,
end
Nico
zone
Chu?
for a touchback.
Why you gonna make him leave, dog? Bitch, that was my nephew, bitch. I want to speak to him.
The Packer offense
up,
ready to get their next drive underway.
Or Trump.
They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Thank you. I got a bighorn, bitch. It's free. You want it? Matter of fact, you and Trunks can fight for it.
Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers, sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll try the left side. It's Moss.
Damn it.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Freeman. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit,
you watching my game,
they have
Ronnie?
to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And a fake here. Direct
oh, that bitch got me. God damn it, Sean, you dirty fucking bitch. Now I got to beat your ass. That bitch did a direct snap on fucking 4th and... Yeah, direct snap on 4th and 5. You got that bitch.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, check 3, check 3. Nice ball. Come on. No, you got you got motion man right there. Oh, hey.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Here's Brissett. Campbell making the catch.
Good catch.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run with Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Slam, slam.
Taylor. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Don't get nervous. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
To throw is Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get it.
17-7, minute left in the fourth. I mean third.
For it.
No, I'm being him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All good. Hey, Mike 51. Watch the pass.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this
and they gave him passing.
He pulled it in one-handed.
Dog, that's trash,
so
bro.
a big gainer anyways.
Again, nigga throw up a jump ball and gets it, and they call pass interference. I don't understand how you're supposed to guard that.
Right? If they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down at the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
They'll try to run.
I don't know how you're supposed to guard against that, dog. If they can just throw jump balls and get it every time, dog, there's nothing you can do.
His 3rd touchdown.
Man's in good position.
As they are now just an extra point away from
never even fucking touched this man. They called a flag before he even fucking went up for the ball.
And the lead's down to a field
and my dude
goal,
way in front of him.
17-14.
Not way in front of him, but in front of him, not even touching him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So what?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll run now with Peyton. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run again with Peyton. And some good tackling there as he's stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Damn it, he fumbles again, and he gets it right back.
Whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
Oh, Madden, you hold me. That's an interception. That's a pick 6. Easy. Easy, Madden.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
On 3rd down, it's Hines, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. First down, Brissett. And he's going to be intercepted.
Damn, he ran out of bounds. That's a pick 6, King.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
13 yards, first down, Packers. Rodgers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And I think this defense knew what was
Every
coming.
time I hand the ball to Freeman, boy, they just come through that
That's going to
bitch.
wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run now with Dillon. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On first down,
Ooh.
Moss.
I thought I had
him
no
down this
touchdown.
time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing...
Let's go! Touchdown, baby.
Zone, touchdown, Green Bay. Jay Sternberger His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Watch twist.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They run the counter. It's Taylor looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, here's Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now Brissett on 4th down. This is Johnson. He's got it. Wow. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Brissett now. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers 16-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2nd and goal from the 1. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Packers pick it up.
Let's go.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
What's up?
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Oh, big gone.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
Up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh.
This is crazy. What's up, man? Who you back? Yes, thank you. Shit.
Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems. Let me point up and it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Damn, boy, I got Zadarius Smith and Jadeveon Clowney for Defensive Player of the Year for the NFC. First and second.
So hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all We got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no
Didn't I
need
play
to
that nigga? I could have sworn I played that nigga and smashed the shit up.
You know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ final. Vocals we align with movement on simultaneously over joints rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed out in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all ground. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all, keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets full?
You gotta put breadcrumbs in it to reconstitute it. You didn't put enough. Nah, you couldn't have. No, it's not the breadcrumbs that made it too soft. It's the Worcestershire sauce that you put in there to make it too soft. Worcestershire, I know you did. Worcestershire sauce. Okay, yeah. Worcestershire sauce is a meat tenderizer. So if you add too much in ground beef, it makes it mushy. It's fucked. So you gotta combat it with fucking breadcrumbs or put some eggs in it to help reconstitute it to get the thickness in it back. Yeah. But did you not put Worcestershire sauce in it? Oh my gosh, Ronnie, bro, stop lying, my nigga. Bitch, like I ain't your fucking brother. Like I don't fucking know how you cook. Okay, that too. So why you gonna?